Hello, I'm Gary Schneider, and welcome to Santa Fe Senior Fit. Today we're going to perform and rank the best thigh exercises for tennis athletes, which also works for seniors. Most non-professional tennis athletes think they're in good shape and don't need to work out since they play tennis and get plenty of exercise. Well, if you think that, you're only getting part of the equation. Playing tennis is an aerobic sport. It strengthens your cardio, but not really your muscles. Tennis is the best sport for longevity. If you play frequently and for a long time, it can add years to your life. You can add more years by doing anaerobic exercises. Aerobic exercise means with oxygen. Anaerobic means without oxygen. Anaerobic exercises include circuit training, strength training like lifting weights, and plyometric exercises such as box jumps and squat jumps. Anaerobic exercises also improve bone density and improve cardiovascular health as well. All tennis professionals lift weights. They primarily focus on the lower body, including hips, core, and legs, along with some upper body exercises for shoulders and back. So, how are the quadriceps structured? Quad means four, but there has recently been discovered a quad muscle called the tensor of the vastus intermedius. So we now have 5 quad muscles. So I guess you could call them quins. So let's look at ranking the best thigh exercises for tennis athletes and as well for seniors. Are you ready to get fit, healthy, and at your best? Let's do it. We're going to put the thigh exercises in 3 categories: good, better, and best. We'll start off with the good exercises with the resistance bands with dumbbells as the first one. The lateral band walk exercise looks and feels pretty strange, but it's actually the perfect way to improve hip stability, strengthen the hip abductors, particularly the gluteus medius, and increase stability of the knee joint, as well as working the inner and outer thighs. Try to stretch the band lateral as you walk. Next up is the lateral box run with weights. This mimics those side-to-side movements on the court and works the thighs, feet, and ankles. I like this exercise since it works the lateral movement quickly and helps with your acceleration and deceleration. Next up on good exercises is skater with weights. Again, this exercise mimics those side-to-side movements. Professional skaters have some of the biggest thighs, and there is a reason why. This movement adds jumping and will also improve your acceleration and deceleration and really work your thighs if you're explosive on the takeoff and jump as high as you can. Finally, for the good exercises is the goblet squat. It's a good exercise for beginners and allows for lower weight and higher reps. You can load up more, but be careful that this movement doesn't put excessive pressure on the thoracic spine by doing too heavy of a weight. Because you can't load up more weight, it's a pretty good exercise for high reps and working the thighs. Okay, moving on to better exercises for the thighs. We're going to start off with jump squats. The jump squat targets really everything in the lower body, your glutes, quads, hips, and hamstrings, while also increasing your heart rate. Jumping from a squat position works the thighs mainly and secondary the feet and ankles. On this exercise, try to jump straight up as high as you can and lower back down to a squat position and then repeat. Next up for a better exercise is box jumps. Box jumps targets all the muscle groups of your lower body, including your glutes, hams, quads, and calves, working together to enhance power and strength, primarily in your quads. It's also a favorite because it mimics a split step in tennis. Next up for a better exercise is the dumbbell single leg step up. The dumbbell single leg step up is a favorite since it primarily works the thighs and some balance. And since you're stepping up with one leg holding a dumbbell, it adds more weight to the quad muscle and is a good movement for the eccentric portion as you lower back down. And finally, for a better exercise is the dumbbell Spanish squat. Here you have resistance bands hooked around your knees just a little bit below. This exercise gives you an added benefit of working the knee and leg extension and allows you to use lightweight or heavy loads with the dumbbells and the resistance bands. So that's it for the better exercise. Next up are the best exercises. We're now down to the 5 best thigh exercises you can do. We're going to start out number 5 with Bulgarian squats. Bulgarian squats allows you to do a heavy load without holding weight on your upper back. It works one leg at a time, and if you have muscle imbalances, you can choose a different weight for each leg. This exercise also provides less pelvic tilt since you have one leg behind you. Now, coming in at number 4 is the barbell squat high bar. It's the king of thigh exercises, but depending on your back strength, you may or may not be able to perform this. It is great at working the thighs, glutes, and hamstrings, and the key to the squat is not leaning forward or backwards. You want to go straight up and back down, and don't go too far below a 90-degree angle. Now for the final 3 best exercises, they are all lunges. Coming in at number 3 is the dumbbell or barbell reverse lunge, depending on which type of weight you want to use. Lunges are the best exercises for lower legs since they are a compound movement and also work the core, hip flexion, hamstrings, and glutes in addition to the quads. If you have knee problems, this may not be the best exercise for you. If not, then try this exercise. The dumbbell or barbell reverse lunge works more of the hamstrings and glutes, plus the thighs, while engaging your core. Here you are lunging backwards, which is a little easier to do than forward lunges. Go wider on your feet if needed for the balance. Now coming in at number 2 is lunges with dumbbells. Forward lunges are a must for tennis athletes as it mimics movement on the court. In tennis, as you are continually moving one leg in front of the other, and this exercise is great for working the thighs, plus your glutes and hamstrings. It's a little tougher than the reverse lunge since you are pushing off your front foot to return to the starting position. When you lunge, keep the front leg at a 90-degree angle and almost touch your back knee to the ground. You want strength in the thighs and glutes to reach for those drop shots. And now, coming in as the best thigh exercise you can perform, coming in at number 1 is the multi-planar lunges with dumbbells. Here you add an extra movement to work your thighs, inner thighs, and hamstrings even more so, since we are lunging in 3 different planes. First, the sagittal plane, the frontal plane, and lastly, the transverse plane. In tennis, you are constantly changing directions, and this exercise is great at strengthening your quads, hams, and more. In this exercise, you lunge forward, back up, lunge laterally, back up, and then turn and lunge. On these movements, keep your torso straight and dumbbells to your side. Any of these 3 lunges are a great exercise, and I know you will find them beneficial in strengthening primarily your quads, plus your hamstrings, glutes, hips, and core. Well, that's a rundown on thigh exercises that are good, better, and best. Try all of them and work some of them into your routine. Your thighs will burn, but your strength on the court will love you. Well, that's it from Santa Fe Senior Fit. I'm available for personal training one-on-one or online, which you can book here at santafeseniorfit.com. Check out my blog, Santa Fe Fit, for all the best in nutrition and fitness, and my YouTube channel at youtube.com/@Santa Fe Senior Fit. Thanks and God bless.